Hello everyone. So we are making pumpkin muffins for this recipe. So in a bowl you're going to put 1 3/4 cup of flour. And then you're going to put 1 cup of white sugar. And then we're going to add half a cup of brown sugar. You can use light or dark for this recipe. Either one works. So we're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And in that little bowl there, we have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. We're going to mix it all up together, get it well combined. We're going to end up putting the wet ingredients in here. So we're just going to get it really good and mixed up, and then we're going to put it to the side. So in this bowl, we have a half a cup of melted butter. You can also add a half a cup of coconut oil if you don't want to use butter. That works just as well. So we're going to put 2 eggs in here. We are going to use a whole 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree. Make sure that it's the pumpkin puree and not the pumpkin pie filling, because that has those cinnamon, nutmeg, clove spices already in it, and it would just completely mess it up. So if you do use the pumpkin pie filling, you just wouldn't put any of the cinnamon or the nutmeg in it. You would just use that pumpkin pie filling if that's all you have. That will work just as well. We just have to adjust the seasonings, that's all. So then we are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to have to get this all mixed up very well together. Remember, you want to put the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. So we want to get everything on its own well combined. That way it comes together really, really easily. And we don't have to do too much mixing, right? My kids absolutely love these. So if you have picky eaters, kids that, have to have icing on things, these were sweet enough. You didn't need any icing. You don't need any extra. If they wanted to, they could eat them for a breakfast on the go. They could eat them for a snack. They are delicious. So everything's coming together really nicely there. So we're bringing that bowl with the dry ingredients back over. And we are just going to toss in those wet ingredients. Make sure we get it all in there. I love my little spatulas. They get everything in there. And I am the scraping of a bowl queen. So we're going to mix it around, but you're going to want to make sure that you are not over mixing this, because it will get very, very dense. This is what it will look like when it's all mixed up. That'll be the consistency. So then we are just going to take our muffin liners. I spray mine with a little bit of Pam because I find the cheaper ones, and these are all that I could find in the store. I was looking for like really cute fall ones, and I could not find them. I do this every year, that I kind of procrastinate a little bit. And then by the time I went into the dollar store, and the dollar store didn't even have any of the fall decorations that I wanted. So I just find the cheaper ones, it's hard to peel it away from the muffin. So I just spray with a little bit of Pam, and it comes right off. So we're just going to fill these. They don't really rise too much, so you don't really have to worry about like overfilling your pan, but they do rise a little bit. So, you really don't have to worry about that though. They just rise a little bit. It's not like blueberry muffins where they get like crazy big. And then I did another one where I just put in the orange liners. I did green and orange, you know, kind of like fall Halloween type of theme. The kids don't give a rip. They just rip it right off of there and they eat it. They don't give a crap what is on it. These are tasty, so the kids just kind of tear those liners off there and go to town. So we're putting more on the other side there. I did about 2/3 full. I think that's a good, gives you a good muffin. It's not, you know, too big and it's not too small. You're going to want to kind of pat these on the counter when you're done. Just kind of level them out. And then you're going to bake these at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. And this is how they're going to turn out. They're really soft. So I hope you give these a try.